You seem so much wiser than your years. At your age, which sounds condescending, I don't mean it to sound
No,
condescending.
it's all good.
At your young age, where does this confidence come from? And what song do you feel best represents that for you?
I think my confidence honestly comes from my parents, and they instilled from me from a very young age that we're worthy, that we're valuable, that we're smart, that we're intelligent. To be honest, growing up as a young Black woman in Coquitlam, where I'm from, where there wasn't a lot of people who looked like me, it was very hard to find confidence in being different from everybody else. But my parents always instilled in us that that was okay. It's okay to be different. I think that's where my confidence kind of comes from. And I think the song that represents that the most on the EP is I Am Enough.
Your songs taught me to love my skin, all of this melanin. You help me see the dark is beautiful. I am enough, and you.
I wrote that song with Desiree Dawson and Tanya. They're two amazing Vancouver musicians. I wanted to have a song on the EP that um, talked about my experiences growing up as a young Black woman. I don't think there's a lot of songs like that right now, especially for people my age to listen to. And I wanted to make sure that I had something that people could listen to and they would know too, okay, like to be Black is amazing. You are enough the way you are. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of because being Black is amazing. So I definitely wanted to have a song that would speak to that.
I am enough, you lift me up. You come a bless, you make me see. I am enough, and you.
What I'm curious about is what you want to impart on the listener. Like, what is it you want them to take away from your music?
I think when we're going through certain situations, we usually feel like we're alone. With loving you, for example, and unrequited love, um, sometimes it does feel like, oh my goodness, like, is it just me that like is not getting these feelings reciprocated? Like, is it just me in the world that's going through this?
Mm.
But a lot of us do, and so I hope that people listen to that and go, okay, like while this sucks, like it's not just me and I can get through it. Same thing with I Am Enough as well. Just feeling confident in your skin and knowing that being dark is beautiful, even though the media doesn't tell us that all the time. Like, know that that's not true and that you are beautiful and being dark is flex. It's amazing. With the last song too, Home, that one was written about just being scared about life after high school. And I think a lot of us tend to feel that way too after being in the school system for so long, being like, okay, like the real world's gonna begin. I don't know what's gonna happen. Home is wherever you create it to be. I think I just want people to know that they're not alone in what they're going through.
Well, I think that's so important, and I think music really offers that to people, that empathy and understanding. And sometimes when you hear something in a song that resonates really powerfully, where it's like you can't quite verbalize it yourself, but knowing that someone else is going through it, it makes you feel less alone. And I think that's one of the most beautiful gifts music has to give.